Black Panther Wakanda Forever's Rotten Tomato score is in. Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So, apparently, the tomato reader or score of the critics has Wakanda Forever at a 94%. Now, that's not a surprise, okay? So far, look, has like a little over 80 reviews and everything. And it's like not much of a surprise because of the fact that, these are like all the critics score who've seen the movie, okay, whether it's at the premiere or if they given a special access to it. And it's been a history where the critics may love it, but the fans might hate it. Or the critics will hate it, but the fans will love it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead through here and read some of the comments from some of the critics, some of the top critics, and as well as those who are not marked as top critics. First one here is saying the movie is a movie about loss and moving on. It's not as great a film as Black Panther, but it's the right next step. Interesting. So they gave it a 4 out of 5. Okay, they're saying it's not as good as first Black Panther movie, but they're saying that it's good for next step. Another top critic states, though there's some plot messiness in the mix, Black Panther Wakanda Forever undeniably delivers in terms of action, star power, and superhero spectacle. But what hit me honest the hardest is exploration of grief, and it's still taking a while to load up. Oh, so this takes us to the Mashable article. Okay. So that's the full review. Okay, so basically it's talking about how they're going through grief and mourning over T'Challa's death or so on and so forth. Thanks a lot, Victoria Alonso. Anyway, this one says here probably the best movie they could have possibly made under the circumstances of lead Chadwick Boseman's death, but what could have been Boseman's sequel part and parcel of this version? But then we have one critic who says the repetitive pattern of identifying a quandary, then whooping up a high-tech answer grows maddeningly frivolous, especially over the course of 160 minutes. Interesting. So his score he gave is a 4 out of 10. Want to see, I wonder what, what his take got to say for the full review. So 4 out of 10. I'm gonna have to read this another time and then give an explanation behind it as well. So you have like a lot of tomatoes. One splat from another top critic. Actually, this might not all be so deflating if Wakanda Forever worked simply as an action spectacle, but very little here pops. Okay, that's one interesting way of putting it. So it says here with this critic, it doesn't try to make us forget the notable T'Challa and his portrayal of Chadwick Boseman, but by the end, you're at least assured that his legacy is secure. So I'm guessing, in other words, he's basically saying that what we've been saying the whole time is that Shuri is the next Black Panther. Okay, so it's being carried on through his sister. All right. And then you got a lot of, paragraphs, of the reviews and everything. Some people getting an A-, 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5. Even though some who were having honest opinions about it here. Going to the next page. 5 out of 5. Okay, right is magnificent. Says here somebody from the Jewish Chronicle. Only one sentence review, so that's a bit suspicious right there, because usually whenever somebody's giving a one sentence review and stuff and not going deep into details or anything, it's like, they're either being bought out or they're trying to go ahead and win some brownie points with the company to get rewards and stuff like that. Okay, that's just my guess. I could be wrong. Another top critics states that the movie isn't always on such a sure footing, but there's almost appropriate a messier movie trying to reckon with a messier range of feelings. Not sure what he means by that, but that's just somebody from Rolling Stone. Somebody from Cinema Blend says it's a challenging and powerful cinematic expression of mourning that is utterly beautiful in its design. They gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Okay. So then we see that somebody saying Wakanda Forever is as emotionally fulfilling as that brilliant first trailer. Not only is this a beautifully written script, but the cast crushes it. This is a sequel handled with care, and Coogler manages to raise his game from a direction standpoint. So it's gave it a 8 out of 10. Ryan Coogler, remarkable feats, emotional. So we have a certain keyword now so far, emotional. Okay, so one can speculate that it's either that's the scripted, that's part of the scripted response that the company told them to give, or what. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Okay, but it's a speculation. Okay, so we have here that another top critic says Wakanda Forever succeeds as a new adventure and as a tribute to wonderful actor. Another one, tribute to Chadwick Boseman, okay, who was taken from this world decades too soon. Okay, then we have here from WBUR's Arts and Culture says a pitiful, mirthless movie derailed by real life loss from which no franchise could feasibly recover. You have another here from Time Magazine saying ticking boxes isn't the same as pulling magic or even just insight from thin air. The sad reality is that the show must go on, and without Chadwick Boseman, it's just more of the same. Our job is to pretend it's enough. Interesting from Stephanie Zacharek from Time Magazine. Okay. I want to see if there's any like bad reviews. Of course, I just saw something from somebody from comicbook.com. Like I said before, they're pretty biased. Okay. Somebody else from the on WBUR's Arts and Culture says, "What's the same one actually? Still on the same page." Oh, wait. I saw some new ones here. From Daily Telegraph in UK, another surprise. A near 3-hour endurance run of gloomy photography and turgidly staged, emotionally empty two-way conversations, all seemingly designed to sap cast and viewers' combined will to live. Gave it a 1 out of 5. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. So we see that there's fewer critics who don't like it, but they're giving us good insight about the movie itself. Okay, and then there's people out there who are giving it top scores: 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5s, 3 out of 4, so on and so forth. Even 10 out of 10s here and there. Okay, says a big overstuffed action-packed sequel. Okay, it seems like they're talking about the story itself. CBR, of course, ambitious in terms of scope and the overall weight being confronted. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is a powerful and off their times moving epic that stands tall alongside from the previous film and serves as a beautiful tribute. Roger Moore here from Movie Nation says this installment was always going to be more somber thanks to the loss of its star. What the film lacks is the will to make that loss heartbreaking. That's an interesting take right there. And it's pretty much unexpected. States here, what the film lacks is the will to make that loss heartbreaking. So it seems to me where he's coming from, and I could be wrong about this too. He might be stating that, it could have been done better with that part of the loss. Okay. But it's like at the same time, the movie, the runners of the movie, the producers and executives, they're trying to it's their intentions of the movie itself that might have led to that. Okay. Slant Magazine says though it's like talking about the narrative. It has plotting narrative spins its wheels ahead of someone coming along to fill T'Challa's shoes. So Wakanda Forever does stand out for its depictions of grief. Okay, so in other words, they're stating that they didn't like how T'Challa was replaced. Okay, so we got a number of mixed reviews here and stuff, which is interesting. Got some of the same. All right, so that's about it for all the reviews and stuff. So let me know what you think about that. Do you think do you also think that the audience score is going to be much lower, or it's going to be just about the same? Also, what are your thoughts about the what your predictions about the audience score? Do you think there's going to be some reviewers who's going to give honest reviews and opinions and stuff, or is it just going to be people who are like dissatisfied with it? Because I'm not looking to see this movie myself, okay? Because of what's going on and how it's played out, okay? So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoy what I shared today, go ahead and click the like button and also share it everywhere to everyone you know. And also, if you enjoy the content I put out here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.